Hello, every pony, and welcome back to our Let's Play of The Horse Lawyer.
It's a horsening,
Yeah,
but whatever.
hey, bitch, you wanna look at a gossip magazine? I don't know what to say about that. Okay.
It's a gossip magazine, but you read those.
I know. Whatever. I guess she just doesn't know what to say about it. So did we talk to her about everything? I don't really remember.
I don't know.
Talk to you about Eventide. What do you know about the victim? We're so sad to watch him. He's always having problems with his life. Yeah, we talked to her about that. It was so tragic.
Yeah, because she's a stalker bitch.
Yeah.
Stalker bitch does whatever stalker bitch does.
Yep. Oops.
See? Yeah, now you have that happening too.
Yeah, I know. It's really easy to accidentally
The funny thing is I could fix it really easily by making the box that you have to click bigger than the other options.
Right.
So that you could click at the very corner of it and then you wouldn't have that happen. But the box is about the size of the options.
Yeah, they are. I would say that, Phoenix Wright also has, like, an easy fix for the problem, because in Phoenix Wright, when, like, I think I've done it occasionally on Phoenix Wright, but usually the transition, like, there's more frames in the transition or something, like, basically, the hitbox doesn't...
It won't let you overdo that.
Yeah. Anyways.
So... I think we are done with it.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think we were smart enough that we finished talking to her before.
Yeah, I think we directly did. So let's move to...
Gas boutique.
Sure, yeah. Programming like a pro. Lime.
I like how he does that a lot. He manages to do the color and still fuck up the color.
Yeah.
I don't even know how he does that.
I don't know either. 239, May 14th, Carousel Boutique. Miss Incapex, what are you doing here? More importantly, what is your daughter doing here?
Seriously, just get it over with and fuck each other.
I know, seriously.
Just standing around being sexy. Sometimes, something I'm sure you know nothing about.
Wow, that's a pretty good burn right there.
It is.
Did you need some ice for it, Rarity?
She is officially working.
Yeah, I know.
And she just said that all she does during work is standing around looking sexy.
That's a fair point. Oh, Exy, you lazy bum. But we love you, Nazi. Pony. Oh, heavens. Rarity, we just want to ask you some questions. About Sunny, you mean? Certainly. And please, Exy, try your hardest to keep up. I know you might not understand some of our big words.
I really want to read the comment to that, but my screen share first.
Well, Exy doesn't say anything, she just says Nazi Pony. I'll fix screen share, though. Okay, and we're back to Nazi. Joys upon joys.
I want to ship this pony with someone, I just don't know who.
Let's see. Who to ship her with? I ship her with Rainbow Dash.
Exy and Rainbow Dash?
Yeah.
That'd be weird, but okay.
It'd be a weird pair. It'd be interesting. I want to see it.
I could ship her with Everjack.
I suppose. We all know you cared about Eventide, so how did you feel about him dating Sunny? To be fair, I wasn't particularly happy that they were together. Man, Rardy's such a bitch in this game.
At least she was honest. Kind of.
She was, yeah, she's been honest about her being such a bitch.
Very bad as a good.
But I must admit, seeing them together, they were adorable. Adorable? You didn't mind seeing them together? She just said she did, though. Didn't mind seeing them together?
She's confused.
The way they showed that they loved each other always made me forget my feelings completely. They moved like clockwork, almost like they knew what the other person was going to do. Kind of like
That's why
me
we
since
accused one of them of murder.
except not really. What?
That's why we accused them of murder.
Yeah, exactly. And the chivalry Eventide showed Sunny, well, perhaps that played a part in making me like him. But my feelings aside, I was completely in support of their relationship. You said the word. This is so good.
You just wanna hate her at this point.
But earlier she literally was like, but she was being upset at it, and I was like,
But she was being upset at it. Like, you can be upset at something and still support it.
Yeah.
That's adorable. It always makes me not completely hate you.
My sentence exactly, Exy. Aww.
What the hell was that for, lady?
May we please move on? This is a moot point. I don't know, I think hating you is always a good point, Rarity. I'm sorry. Let's, before we move on, let's show her our badge real quick. No offense, darling, but your badge is incredibly tacky. See? There's plenty of reason to hate her. Here, let me see it for a moment. Just throw on some glitter and it'll be much better.
Definitely everyone in this world has insulted your badge, or we know it might really look really bad.
Well, unlike Phoenix's badge, ours is apparently worn from you somehow.
I said it wasn't Phoenix's badge. Oh, well, I guess not in the first game. I'm sure at some point it would be worn.
How would it get worn, though?
I don't know.
It's
like every motherfucker nibbles on it. It's a cookie.
I mean, sure, it's a cookie, but it's still a badge.
Think everyone nibbles on it. I'm sure your assistant constantly nibbles on it.
Probably so. She seems like she would. But your goal is to make it less tacky. Oh, snap. Oh, Dolly. But then, like, glitter seems more like Pinkie Pie's thing. Glitter? Whose dress is this?
Maybe it's Glitter of Death.
Maybe so. Are you absolutely certain of what you saw? Completely. I would never say something like that if I wasn't certain what I'd seen. She was walking out of the crime scene with her hooves covered in blood.
Damn it, they didn't say bloody hooves.
Yeah, they didn't. Which wasn't the color of blood, as you stated, and there's several...
Maybe she has never seen blood before.
Maybe she hasn't.
Maybe she's only used to blue blood.
Tool blood, indeed. But, still, yeah, I mean, I know she probably hasn't seen blood, but even in their statement, she was like, but it was a little thin. I was like...
Maybe she thinks that guy bleeds very thin.
See, there's the thing I don't understand. Did she ever respond to you? Not at all. I hadn't even realized that.
Why wouldn't she react to you in some way? Would she just not have noticed you?
Something weird's definitely going on with this case, and Sunny in particular. How long have you felt these feelings for Eventide?
Why are you looking at Exy when you ask that?
I know! Hey, Exy, how long have you felt these feelings? In fact, you're really suspicious, suspect. For the longest time, I'm afraid. He's a charming man.
Basically, you thought he was hot, and that was enough for you.
Speak for yourself. He was a wonderful stallion, and I liked him for who he was, even before I knew him. And did you only read that letter on the day of the crime? Yes, that's the bit that was a bit of a hard thing to read, you know? Why? Because his poisoning started a week before that day. Essentially, we know you're innocent. Well, of course you should. Well, this is a wonderful thing to hear. Thank you. For being a wonderful thing to hear, you... Oh, okay, I guess she does look a little happy, but her smile's a little hard to see. At first I was just looking at her eyes. I was like, I don't know.
She's a bit high. Hey, Mom. You just had to find her innocent.
Wow.
Jeez, I wanted her to get raped in prison.
I know, me too. And there goes the joy of the moment. Well, I don't know. I think being proven innocent is a little more important than, you know, not being insulted by Exy. I'd still be pretty joyful of it, you know, but whatever.
It's based on how much you hate the person.
Yeah. Well, I guess.
Like I don't know, if you were found innocent and then like someone walked in and you really hate it, it's like, hey, you suck.
I'd be a little annoyed, but I mean, I'd still be like, I'm not really guilty, so that's nice. I'd be like, how do I suck? I was just proved innocent. You suck. Well, I suppose that's all you had to talk to me about. I don't call it all. We can safely say you didn't have a... we can safely say my voice changed and you didn't have a motive at the time of the poisoning. Yes, it's wonderful we can check you off as a suspect.
But it's not so wonderful that you're sure of what you saw.
I don't like it any more than you do, but I saw what I saw. I can't pretend I didn't. Then what brings us back to square one? How can we explain this if Sunny is innocent?
And you can pretend that you didn't fall in love with the boiler, but you can't pretend you didn't see this.
Indeed.
Let's never talk about that again.
Except for Applejack, who's always.
But I thought we agreed to never talk about this again.
Well, don't look at me. I don't know. I don't know. I'm bad at not talking about things again. You should know this.
Well, we've got to find some reason. Come on, let's keep looking.
Joys upon joys.
Wait, why are you complaining?
I know.
I thought they just agreed for once to do something good.
I know, seriously. We just agreed to like freaking try and solve a mystery. So let's talk about Exy.
Not sure why. It just looks like it's gonna be bad, but okay.
I don't know. In court, you mentioned you hate Exy because of a story about a dress. Is that the only reason?
Wait, I thought Exy hates you because of the story about a dress.
I think it's a mutual hate because of a story about a dress.
I don't get exactly why he hates Exy.
Remember, Exy paid for a dress with 100 IOUs.
I remember that. Forgot about that half of it. I just forgot about that dress being good.
Ah, right.
Yeah, wouldn't that have been a prime moment to call someone out on that?
You know as well as I do, you can't talk about that kind of thing in court.
Oh God, that's right. Yeah, that would have been an interesting try. What were you guys doing?
Yeah, I know, seriously. Can you stop being so vague and give me a straight answer?
It might not be as straight as you think.
Oh, Sapere, no. What on earth are you doing in your free time, Exy?
Like, being his rarity? What the fuck?
I know. Show her rat poison. Sorry, but I don't know a thing about that. Let's show you Gossip Magazine. Sorry, but I don't know a thing about that. Or let's show you medical reports. But I don't know anything about anything. A ring. Oh wait, you actually say something about it. Well, fine. She actually knows something about something. What a gorgeous stone, although the carving leaves something to be desired. Actually, I have a dress just begging for an accessory like this. Would you mind if I saw it? Are you going to steal it from me? Steal? What an ugly word. Think of it as borrowing indefinitely. Wow.
I was gonna say, like, you're probably, like, first about the attorney's patch, you was paranoid, now about the ring. But this is just the thing that people are like, can I see this? And I'm like, one off. Even though they're gonna show up in court tomorrow anyway.
Apparently so. Apparently it's just like, you know, the new RoboCop movie where, you know, it's like this guy who's like rape and murders people, and it's like, I'm just gonna show up to the police thing. It's a great plan.
Yes, I have heard of that.
It's pretty hilarious. I actually saw it I saw it as a comedy, and God, it's pretty fucking funny.
Huh. See? It's like The Room.
It is sadly very much like The Room.
Best movie of 2014.
Yeah. And Rarity doesn't know a thing about anything relevant, though. Do you know
Even
anything about
protein
powder? Nope. Okay. Well, since you're so useless, Rarity. Was there a new place we had to go?
Yes, Brilliance.
Yeah. 311, May 14th, Brilliance Jewelry Store.
That is the most terrifying writing ever.
Yeah, I know.
Like, it
Seriously, I
looks
was
like
just
horror
thinking
movie.
that. That's what I was just thinking. I was looking at it, I'm like, that looks like blood. She looks like
God
she's...
damn it. What are we getting us offended?
I don't know. I don't know if I want it. That card definitely wasn't here earlier. Should I be her?
I guess I can voice here, voice most characters. Is that a woman?
Yes.
She's creepy. Hi there, honey babies. Welcome to Shay on Top Ice Cream. It's my creepiest voice I can do. Oh, hello, Exy. Hey, Sugar V.
Actually doesn't like anyone, I swear. Not that I blame her.
But maybe the way that I'm voicing this woman, he wouldn't like her either.
I don't know. She seems nice enough, maybe.
But then I'm terrible at voicing creepy.
Oh, come on. You can't judge people by voices. You're actually doing a fine job.
But I can judge people by the fact that their card is written in blood.
Well, that's a fair point. I guess you can judge people on that. I'm guessing you're sugary sweet, correct?
Honestly, you can't judge people on the fact that everyone was a hockey mask and a bloody machete. He could be a perfectly nice guy.
Yeah, maybe he's just been to a convention recently.
People killing convention.
Yeah.
Oh, you've heard of me. That's wonderful, honey bunches.
She does seem to like to call us. I think she's flirting with us, a pair.
I think she's flirting with the organ.
It's not exactly wonderful. Do you know Eventide?
Oh, the poor thing. Yes, I knew him. Why? How's the investigation going?
Well, recently, the possibility of you being a suspect was raised.
Douche. Yeah, onto you.
I swear, I could be wrong, but even Phoenix Wright is always that bad with villains, but I swear he usually doesn't just talk to, random people. I think he can usually at least keep that hidden for a little bit. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe it's all that you tell them outright.
Maybe.
That's a goddamn her hoof just got broken.
Oh, my only regret is that I have bonitis.
Bonitis.
Oh, I love that.
Oh, honey, is there anything I can do to hurt myself? I always find it weird when people do stuff like that. It looks weird.
Draw stuff like... Oh, yeah, that. What I find weird is look at her face. What is that on her... what is that below her eye?
I think it's supposed to be like a constant blush, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not
Maybe
sure.
it's a hockey mask. Maybe she cut off someone's face and put the face on her face.
So I'm just looking at, and if it becoming blush, it makes sense, but I'd say it makes sense, but it runs all the way up to her muzzle.
Maybe she's very plushy.
Maybe so.
Don't. Sorry.
Don't sorry, be happy. Apparently,
It's
sorry
weird.
is now a verb. Hey, Sapir, don't
Okay.
sorry. Don't you ever sorry.
Don't you dare sorry me, bitch. Don't sorry, Sugar V. Just tell us what you know, and I'm sure you'll be fine.
I thought
See,
you
she
didn't
liked this
Sugar
pony.
Bee. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see. All right. Let's
Cody,
well
don't make
first,
you into ice cream.
let's look at our cookie.
Oh, surely. Thank you, sweetie honey.
This isn't a gift. It's just my attorney's badge. Everyone, huh?
Everyone wants it, and everyone hates it.
I know, seriously.
It's just an attorney badge? Why are you showing it to me?
Just an
Prove that I'm
attorney's
attorney.
badge? Like, that sounds weird, and I don't even know if that's a thing in real life, but if someone came up to you and showed you an attorney's badge, would you be like, oh, it's just an attorney's badge?
I'd probably be like, what the fuck did I do wrong?
I know, seriously. So I can desperately try to make jokes for the audience, or to prove that I'm an attorney. How often do you need to prove you're an attorney, though? Want to look at rat poison? Sugar, can you tell me about this?
Sorry, honey, I can't.
Okay, talk to you about yourself. So, Sugary, what should I know about you?
Why do you need to know about me, Sugar Lump? I'm a vital witness to this case. Am I a vital witness? I am a vital witness to this case. Don't worry about it, Mom. Just likes to ask that everyone ever in history of ever. You're gonna get bitched at for that one.
I know, seriously. Mama's gonna take you home and spank you across the flank.
That sounds weird. As you can see, I own a little ice cream stand, and I don't make a ton, but I don't need to. I don't even have to pay for paint. I'm happy living the way I am, and I've known Exy for a little while now. Other than that, I like to bake in my free time and knit some accessories. Will that be enough?
That should suffice for now. Yes, thank you. Well then, where's all your accessories you've knitted, huh? You're not wearing any.
Maybe she says them.
Oh, maybe. But she sells ice cream. Maybe she just, like, maybe randomly people come up and they're like, hey, do you have that scarf for me? And she's like, ah, yes, would you like an ice cream cone with that?
Yeah, see? I mean, if you bought anything and you always got free ice cream with it,
That's a
it
fair
might or might not be made out of ponies.
Oh, jeez, that's morbid. It's just, does she need
She has an alliance with the Rainbow Factory.
Does she need a cupcake story of her own now?
She has an alliance with the Rainbow Factory and Pinkie Pie.
Wow, that's a
They have
strong
like it's like a triangle of evil.
But is it one of those awkward love triangles of evil?
Probably. Pinkie Pie has a crush on the Rainbow Factory. The Rainbow Factory has a crush on this pony, and this pony has a crush on Pinkie Pie.
That makes sense now. It's funny when they say love triangles, and usually it's not that triangle-ish. Because, you know, usually there's not, like, usually the one guy isn't into the other guy, but, you know, it's usually two guys into one girl.
What if everyone is into everyone?
Then orgies can happen, Sapere. Then you have a good night.
That's what you call an orgy triangle.
Indeed it is. How do you know Sunny and Melody?
I went over once in a while to do some baking. Millie would come over once in a while too. Oh, tell me, they're alright. Can we cast suspicions away from them? Not yet, but we are going to get them found innocent, don't you worry. Don't you sorry.
Exactly. But basically, what you're saying is that you were friends with them.
Yes, why?
Well, what about Eventide? What was your relationship with him?
Well, I knew him, but I didn't really know him. See, he knew me for like, I don't know. He knew me, I knew him.
Okay. Also, she has really continuous bonitis.
She does. Also, what I was gonna ask, it's funny how like everyone knows Eventide and Eventide's existence was a secret.
You know, that's fair points.
They exist. Exy did not know about Eventide, but everyone around Exy knew about Eventide.
Seriously.
She's just like another rock.
She apparently, before we started the game, was Maya, and everyone was like, we don't want to talk to you, and then the game starts up, and suddenly she's Exy, and everyone's like, oh, you're pretty cool. And she's like, shut up, fat butt.
Shut your butt, bitch. Seriously, Sweets? Is there any guy you haven't been all over at this point? Oh, I'm sorry, but it wasn't anything serious. Whenever I love someone I can't have, I just start loving someone else. I don't care for him anymore. Mostly because I took his body, or well, I planned to take his body, but it's okay.
Yeah, mostly because I just... You know what she's starting to remind me of? She's starting to remind me of the, crazy lady with the snacks in the final case of Phoenix, right?
That one, yes.
Yeah. Though she seems
But
to
she
more
didn't make
move
anyone
from
into
person to
food.
person. Yeah, and she didn't make... at least the other one didn't make anyone into food. That's a horrible plan.
Really? It doesn't seem that bad. Like, it seems a bit weird, but I thought, like, horrible sounds...
Well,
It's not like she hurt
it's-
anyone.
Yeah, it's not like she hurt anyone. It's more just like it's a very short-sighted plan, shall we say?
Aside from that, we were good friends. But when I heard he died, well, it hit me hard. Sugar Pop, it really hurt me.
I read that as sugar poop. I don't know why.
I'm still think I'm fine though. Don't you worry about me.
The girl's voice is warbling. Warbling? What?
What is wobbling?
I don't know.
I
I've never.
think that's like I know what they mean by wobbling. It just I've never heard
I
that
assume
word
it's like
before.
I assume they mean like wobbling. You know, it's
Yeah, like
unstable.
wonky.
Yeah, or grumpy. Yeah, but warbling is. I don't even think that's a word. Like, I've never heard like warble isn't a word.
It is. Fuck, damn it! Now I wanted to make that joke with the Dicvius. The Dicvius speed. Now you have wobbling
Indeed.
speed.
I should try not to press her too hard. Or maybe you should
She
press
might
her.
have kill you.
Or maybe you should try and press her really hard, if you know what I mean.
That would be weird with your daughter being around.
You'd be a little weird, yeah? I don't know. Exy, maybe she seems like this pony. Maybe she'd like to join in.
Just imagine using Xe as a tool to get to anyone, just throw her on them. Like Xe, sleep with them, get me information.
Yeah, I mean,
Imagine
seriously.
if Phoenix Wright did that.
Well, yeah, it'd be even more weird with Phoenix
His
Wright, but
sister
actually,
sleep with them.
yeah, but actually, like with Exy, I can imagine we could either throw him at Adam and be like, Exy attack, or Exy sleep with them. You know, either way, it'd probably
One of
work.
the two books. It's just sadly tends to Mortal Kombat and Xe has to beat up Rarity.
Yeah, that'd be pretty great. What do you know
Rarity
about
shows
the
up in court with like broken like bones. It's like, what the fuck happened to you?
You're like, I fell down the stairs. Ow.
18 times.
18 times.
I know, is that what's written in the papers? Sorry.
Well then, let's move on to a slightly different question. When was the last time you visited Sunny?
I think the last time was a week from last Saturday, so that would be the first, right? Oh, Messi was there with us. I don't think she invited him back.
Why not?
Hey, she didn't invite me back to ours either.
But why wouldn't she? Maybe I should ask her further. Alright, so we have a new thing to ask, Mezzy, whoever that was again. Who's Mezzy?
Right, no, I think the other one.
Oh.
The Sunny Skies.
Yeah.
Because Sunny Skies is the one who didn't invite them back.
Yeah.
Mezzy's such a nice person.
Right. Makes sense. We'll have to look into that later. But for now, let's show you some crap. Let's show you Gossip Magazine. Can you tell me about this?
I think none of this better. Like, nothing in this game triggers anything.
Yeah, it's not very often, but I mean, there's, like, I think there's nothing wrong with trying.
Show her the ring.
But it's, yeah, let's show her the ring. But
Like how she was like, hey, a 20 badge, can I have it? It's like this and whatever.
yeah, I know. Everything else, she's like, I don't know about that. Do you know about protein? But yeah, I think this game,
She
unlike
knows about 14.
indeed, I'm sure she does. But yeah, unlike Phoenix Wright, I think there has to, like, this game has to have some kind of pre-context, because it doesn't seem like many people just know about random crap. So, yeah. Oh, well, real quick, we'll show her the poison receipt, but that seems like a long shot. Nope, okay. Move to...
Detention center.
Yes. Yo, dog. So that's about Sweetie.
Yeah.
Do you know anyone who goes by the name Sweetie? I think you were him, or wait, or was I?
Have you already talked about this? Was the person we just talked to Sugar Baby Sweet?
Yeah, she was.
So I think that we already talked about this.
Oh, okay.
Because he gave you the location where to find it.
Right. Okay, and yeah, she's like, we're not bringing this into as well.
So where do you find the other bitch then?
Because the other people we talked to here would be,
Here. And move, maybe you can move. Go to Eventide's house. Go into the kitchen. And wave that one guy. That guy.
Yo. Yeah, your job's to stay here, oops, and it's like Nazi.
Nazi power. Nazi power actor. I don't know how she ever got the job. Why
Oh,
not
wait,
do
I just
that?
realized what I totally failed to do. Go back to, oops. Go back to the law offices, move to the Brilliance Jewelry Store. Let's actually examine the area. Let's look at the
bloody
plot.
stuff.
Yeah. Miss Sweet, what kinds of ice cream do you sell?
Where there's rat poison, there's murder, there's exacerbation. Oh, we have all kinds. We have vanilla, milk, dark chocolate, lemon, lime, orange, cherry, blue raspberry, strawberry, and even... Did she say V?
She did say we. Huh.
Now this is getting creepy.
Yeah.
And even purple. Wait, purple's not... You took Twilight and turned her into ice cream?
Oh, no.
What kind would you like? Twilight time, it just got a completely new meaning.
Yep. Did you just tell me that purple is a flavor?
Oh, well... Do you want a scoop?
Maybe?
Trouble. I swear that is Twilight. Twilight in it.
Oh, Sapere. It's a rather gaudy umbrella with a sculpture of a cherry as a topper. Wait, why are there bite marks on it? Did someone try to eat it?
That person probably was trying to run away or like get away.
Probably so. What a gorgeous jewelry store.
Once witnessing the sword and theft in there.
Then why are you acting so cheerful?
Well, because she was the one who did that.
Probably.
She's the best police officer.
Indeed. So I think we talked about everything to you.
Yeah. Well, actually, we talked to her about Eventide, right?
Yeah, and she's like... Oh, apparently not. Huh,
We only talked to her about
how'd
that.
we miss that? Or how'd I miss
But
that?
that's the other one kind of lead over into Eventide.
Oh, okay. God, I forgot how hot this ring could get.
What? What's that ring that you gave that ridiculous story? What was it? Mystical battering meters?
Maybe this would be the best point to show X what this ring can actually do. Okay. I guess I can't do the same thing again. Oh, well, sorry guys, you missed a little bit of dialogue, but not too much. Like, it wasn't very long. Or I
Troy was like, oh, I know nothing, and then you got like, wing power!
yeah, exactly. She's
And
like,
so
I don't
we
know
can't
about
run.
Eventide, I don't want to suck his dick. And then her ring's
And
like,
then Sauron came along and bitch slapped you.
yeah, and then Sword's like, she did. I know she did. It's obvious from the look in her eyes. Question her. Punch her, Exy. Become the true ring bearer.
I
Listen
Sauron
up.
want to put this thing back.
Huh? Yeah, probably so.
What the hell did you just do?
Remember what I said about this earlier? I couldn't make this up if I wanted to.
You mean the stories you told me about it? Yes, that.
Exactly.
The stories you told me about it were actually true? I've gotta find that peddler again.
It's not important now, Exy. We've gotta start getting Sugary to speak. You seem very reluctant when you talk about not being invited back to Sunny's house. Why is that?
Sunny cares very much about us. She'd do whatever she can to protect us. And I trust her opinion on talking about this. Sorry.
She seems like she'd appreciate being kind. Yeah?
But she cares people, so obviously.
Yeah. You're obviously a very gentle woman, Sugary. You seem very caring and loving. And you have bonitis, and I feel sorry for you. I understand you don't want to betray confidences. I just want your help. I'm certain if you had a say, Eventide would want you to tell us too.
Eevee.
Oh no, not the Pokemons.
Eevee power activate. It's not very effective.
Yep, sure isn't. But we did answer the right thing apparently.
Oh yeah, okay, that's fine. I understand the emotional stakes here, but a promise is still a promise, sweetie, honey.
Keep in mind how unsolvable this case may be without this information. Keep Eevee in mind.
But what about Sunny and Melody? You told me. I'm sorry, but I've gotta keep them in mind.
What do you say?
Get angry.
Okay. Fuck you, bitch! I'm gonna try it, but I'm not wrong, but I assume getting angry is usually the last one. But what about Eventide? Is he less important than they are?
No, I didn't mean that, sugar baby. I don't know.
This isn't a matter of us wanting your statement. This is a matter of us needing this information. Or maybe you're right, actually. Good job. Eventide's needing it in particular. Alright. Oh, wait.
Alright. I think I can tell you. Thanks for your help. I asked if he looked at a pair then, and she didn't think so. Yes, that's it. I thought he looked kind of pale. You really expect us to believe that? Yep, that's the truth, honey. B.
Wait. How could it just... It can go down, apparently. That's suspicious. Well...
Get more angry.
You sure?
Yes.
Miss Sweet, we don't need these lies. Just tell us the truth already.
But I did tell you the truth, Bumblebee, I swear.
And why should we have any reason to believe you?
Please don't talk to me like that. I don't like being talked to like that.
Get used to it. That was the best thing I could have said. I should try again.
Fucking just tie her down and beat her face.
I'd like to tie her down and do some other things to her.
Really?
I mean, I don't dislike her color scheme.
She kills people and eats hands. It's two things she should.
I could do it out of her, I'm sure. So, was first one be kind?
I don't know if yelling worked or didn't work.
Here, I think it did. I think you were supposed to yell here. I think for whatever reason, it just gives you an extra, like, it basically gives you an extra hit you have to get through. Okay, so let's,
logic.
You told us earlier that you wouldn't tell us because Sunny thought it was incriminating. Just tell me, what's so incriminating about saying someone looks kind of pale?
I just saw that,
Please tell us the truth, Sugar. You can trust us. Yeah, there we go.
I mean, I get what you're saying. I'm still a little reluctant. Do you really think no one would mind if I broke a promise not to talk? Really?
I think that no one would mind if you messed up your word there.
Be kind.
Spelling error. No, thing. Wait, was there two? Oh wait,
Huh?
no, never mind. I was just pointing out the spelling error in that statement.
Do you really sing? Okay. Yeah.
It's really thing.
Hey, she has AIDS.
Yeah.
And bronchitis.
She sure does. Sugary, I know you want to keep their feelings in mind. This is a wonderful trait. I'm certain they're constantly thinking of you, and I'm certain they wouldn't mind.
Are you sure? I don't want to hurt their feelings.
I'm certain, Miss Sweet.
I guess I could talk. And other than the one case where I decided to bitch slap her.
Miss Sweetie Sweet.
You've convinced me. I guess I talk, sweet pea.
Sadly, she's no Sweetie Sweet.
She's not sweetie sweet. And you're telling me you didn't see any of that? Any of what? Did something happen?
Don't worry about it. I guess Exy's having a hard time believing what she saw.
Wait, how did she see it?
I'm actually kind of wondering that. Like, in Phoenix Wright, I'm pretty sure no one besides you can ever see it. Like,
But do you ever prove it to anyone? Like, I appreciate the fact that you could prove it by giving her the ring, but it never states that you gave her the ring.
right. We didn't give her the ring, and so I don't know so I don't know what happened. And Phoenix Wright, I don't think you ever have to prove it to anyone, because your assistant already knows about it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Your assistant's a hacksaw.
Yeah, because she is indeed a hacksaw. Not that I blame her, but right now I can't worry about that. I need to talk to Miss Sweet. Okay. So this part's going a little long, so I wanted to do eventide talking, and then we'll, yeah. Sugary, we need you to finally tell us what God, I can't talk today. We need you to finally tell us what did you tell Mezzaluna and Sunny?
This is a bit hard for me to talk about, but does Exy tell you about all her cases?
Exy? No, she doesn't. Why?
I see. 9 months ago, somebody stabbed me.
That's quite the statement.
It was not the way that I wanted to be stabbed.
No. Like at first
And
I
that
was.
person who put it was Exy. Imagine if that was actually the thing in this town, like all crimes are committed by Exy. But I keep her word because otherwise the police has nothing to do.
Probably are. What? Miss Sweet? That's horrible. What happened?
I don't like to talk about it. Actually, 1 second, honey.
Okay, so it was a serious thing. I figured it was like a serious thing that just happened, but I was like, because the exclamation points didn't happen, so it was just like, someone stabbed me. I guess I'm upset about this.
Yeah. Okay, and now I put it somewhere under here. Ah, here we go. Here you go. I asked Exy for a copy of this after the case. You can borrow it.
SE1 case files. Oh, great. We're getting into the old whatever 42.5. Whatever. I don't
Funny
remember.
fact is that Exy, the person working with police, did not bother bringing this up.
Indeed. Case file added to the court record. I should read this over. Spare Miss Sweet the trouble.
Sweets, are you feeling alright? I know you hate to talk about this.
Don't
Don't worry about me. I'll be fine.
Miss Sweet, what does this have to do with what happened?
I see. I recently got a weird phone call and...
Weird phone call. It was like you're gonna die in 7 days.
7 days.
So I think this is the same thing.
Yeah, the person calling me was Fully Grass.
Who's that?
Fully Grass? But he's in jail. How'd he get your phone number? I mean, more like, how did he call you? Wasn't it? How did he get your phone number? But okay.
Yeah, I know. Like, unless he was her one call, but yeah.
I don't know, but he called me up a little while ago and threatened me. He said, "You can't trust us, Sugary."
Oh, you
What
can
did
trust
Foy?
us.
Okay.
You can trust us, Sugary. What did Foie Gras say?
I actually saw that he said, "You can't trust us."
An interesting statement.
If I didn't get Eventide out of the way, he was going to come back to kill me.
What?
What? Why didn't you tell us this earlier? What didn't you tell us this earlier? You couldn't have helped you with this along. I didn't have to. I already told Mezzy and Sunny. It turns out they are super agents.
Yeah.
But I guess while I was talking about this, I should mention Sunny and Melody weren't acting right.
They weren't acting right. Not only that, but Melody was with her sister? That's not particularly surprising, is it?
They were always together. Every time I met her, they were together.
Yeah, we kind of knew them probably. That's, yeah.
When I told them about the threat, only Melody reacted. Sunny didn't seem to care. But she told me to go back to the house anyway. Wait, but she told me not to go back to the house anyway. I guess she wanted to protect Eventide. I guess that makes sense. Still, it's weird she didn't react.
I just don't know why she didn't tell the police.
Maybe the police. Maybe because Exy works for the police and like, fuck this shit. Exy's gonna get us all killed.
Maybe so. Miss Sweet, that statement is vital. Thank you.
No problem, honey sweets. So what now? You have this big statement, but it gives a motive to two people I know.
You don't realize the implications of Sunny's reaction?
No, should I?
Let's just say it's time for us to have a nice long chat with our clients.
A nice long chat.
Aw, yeah. Anyways, so now we're to part 3-2 of this investigation, and it would be a fair time to go ahead and end this part. So thank you all watching, our fine audience, and we hope to see you all next time.
Take care.